Hi, I'm Billy, and this is my dad, Farouz. Everyone calls him Baba. We make YouTube videos. I guess you could say we have always been a father and son comedy duo, kind of like a Persian Canadian Sanford and Son. But I say they're equal parts tragedy mixed into our humor. I was born in Ontario, Canada, and grew up in a small town called Grimsby. My family immigrated here from Iran in the 1970s, and I spent most of my life trying to figure out who I am and how I fit as a Canadian, or Persian, or even if that matters. I still haven't figured it out, but now I teach what I know at a college in Toronto when I'm not keeping Baba out of trouble. Baba and I love to travel, so we're planning a trip across Canada. To start things off, we decided to take a road trip to Port Hope, a small town very dear to my father. Port Hope is known for the Ganaraska River, radioactive waste left over from the Manhattan Project, and the location where they filmed the movie It. We're traveling there to find out why this town means so much to Baba and his sense of Canadian identity. What did you like about Port Hope? What's the best thing about Port Hope?
The people. First, the people own the people. First, they don't recognize you, or when they find to talk with you, some kind of outsider. After a while, they give a life for you. 15 years I live here. Nobody was here, and you cannot. Apartment now. See?
It still has his name on it. Oh
After
my
5
God.
years, name
Number
on it.
one.
Number one. Baba. My name is still here. Oh, they lock it. Still, I'm sure my stuff is here. I use that's my room, that side.
I've never seen you do laundry here.
No, I never did it. چرا مثل دیگران حالا میرسیم به خونه خودمون خونت خرابه دل من تو این اتاق نوندونی به دنیا اومدم 53 سال پیش ببین حالا به چه روزی انداختم ببین چه این اتاق به دنیا اومدم During my time was beautiful. I was the hotel manager. I had own chauffeur. I had own cook, and I was a boss. Over there, I was somebody. I am Iranian, but Persian means Zoroastrian, origin like a native people, native Iranian. That's why in own country, you know, they call me infidel.
I heard stories of people coming to their village and coming to their house and saying, look, you better leave or we're coming for you. I mean, if I was in that situation and I had two young daughters, I would get out as soon as I could as well.
واسه این شعرم بخونم ما بارگه دادیم این رفت ستم بر ما بر کاخ ستمکاران تا خود چه رسد خذلان بر کاخ ستمکاران تا خود چه رسد خذلان این پدر این محل تولد منه قبلا گرفتن اجازه نداشتم بیام ببینمش من اصلا مثل آواره شدم خونه زندگی ندارم هیچ We came here, immigrant here, but they stopped all my property. They took all my wife's property, all building, farm, everything took over.
So you pretty much had to start over.
Yes, exactly. And negative, not over. And in Iran, they call me, why you are not Muslim? Here, call me, why you are Muslim? I'm confused. Automatically, they think that my accent, they think I am Muslim. Without asking.
You always seem to get triggered all the time about that.
Because
You think you get over it by now, huh, Baba?
I make a joke now, change it to, I control myself. That's why it affect my life. affect my fucking life.
So whenever
I came
people
home,
say that, it just
yeah,
connects to everything.
yeah,
That's like
yeah.
all your hardships
That's
and
why
everything.
affect my life. As an Iranian, that time was the worst time. And they call me Ayatollah, they call me terror, and not terrorist, a little bit racist, and it was hard for me, yeah. I got to work harder. I got to do everything double harder, everything, and be more good, pleasant to accept me. Then after 1-2 years, I find out they are friendly. Those people, they talk like that. For me, they are the best friend. They are good. They got a good heart.
So it's telling me I have to turn left right here, and this will take me to the place. It says
To the-
here, this is where
No, this here goes to
that's where we have to go for the art program that we're meeting David. This is it. This
Okay,
is it,
go.
Baba.
You know, there's less.
Yeah, no, he's in our movies.
Very movie.
Oh, so they've got a
Okay.
nice garden.
Oh, they are good people, huh? Mama. I was waiting for I'm diabetic. Nice to meet you, Mom. God bless. Oh, great, Mom. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! My hero, my motivation, everything. Thank you.
My hero. Okay, you found the card.
I was actually doing some other work when I met Baba, and I was on the street with a video camera, and he walked up to me and said, "Hey, what are you doing? My son makes movies," and we started talking, and we just really connected. I think the thing that I noticed first, or that first impressed me, was his willingness to encounter a stranger and make them feel comfortable. I think I've described him as one part clown, one part holy man.
You look great now. That's what.
I certainly saw him go through a difficult time when he lost his first apartment, and he struggled with that. But then I would see him turn around towards somebody else and tell a joke and carry on. So I think for a lot of people, they didn't see the ups and downs.
My dad's relationship with Canada really turned around when he went to Port Hope, Ontario. I believe that's when he actively started to open himself up to the different social services that were available, and also these communities that he became a part of in Port Hope. That's perfect.
Cover me right up, that'll be
Come
great.
on,
No,
get the
that's
movies.
We're good.
Hallelujah.
1, 2,
Viva!
cheese.
Viva Porto!
Port Hope.
Yeah, Viva Porto! Porto!
There is hope.
Job is Porto. There is always hope. The first immigrant got to suffer.
And the second immigrant just suffers a little less. I experienced a lot of racism in elementary school. It started just walking to school. The other kids walking with me would bully me, call me a packy, throw rocks at me. I was always nervous going to school. I hated going to school. I was walking past the bike racks here, and 4 or 5 older students, I think they must have been maybe grade 6 or grade 7. They all held me down, started beating me up, started kicking me, and I remember one had a paper clip with him and etched a swastika into my wrist. I remember an English class where the teacher just asked, like, do you think there's any racism in this high school? Not a word from any student except some students saying no. I didn't exactly have great self-esteem because of the racism. So also experiencing divorce and my father living in a car really made me a depressed child. So for me, coping was media. In high school, I started to make my own rap music, and it was like gangster rap music. I made an album called Cracker Killer. I was this nerdy, outcasted guy that was suddenly invited to parties with punk rockers. And I remember being at a house party with people that were 5 years older than me, and they were playing the Cracker Killer CD. And the Suck a Dick song came on.
Everybody suck my dick. Everybody suck my dick.
People loved it because that was the first time they saw anything like that. I was in shock, and everyone was nodding and enjoying the music. I couldn't believe it. That really did boost a lot of confidence in me, and that led to me running for student council president at the high school, and I ended up winning as well. In the brief times that my dad would see me, he saw that I was not very interested in being social. I was very much just always stuck in front of a computer screen. And he wanted to figure out a way to connect with me. And he realized that only way would be the common ground of the internet, what I was spending all my time on. Tell me about this place. Where are we?
The Port Hope Library. It's called, everybody knows it's Baba's office. I learn here everything and read the book and communicate and everything. I start from here and then use it talking with with my brothers all overseas and that was my life. I started with that.
This was the access.
Yeah, access.
And that really impressed me, that he went out of his way to learn how to use computers in the 90s, how to use the internet, to open up a Hotmail address, send me an email. That led to us making YouTube videos. And from there on, it attracted people from all around the world going through similar situations as us, being part of this Iranian diaspora. That really brought us close together. We also felt like part of a greater community. It's been a while, so how do you feel being here again?
Today I'm feeling great. I love Port Hope. Life means hope. If you have a hope, you got a life. If you are content and you make others happy, you are happy. Love without expectation, without business. Love without expectation. Just love. That's it.
Port Hope was just the beginning of our journey. Our next chapter will be traveling across Canada to discover new places and to meet new faces, giving us the opportunity to deconstruct identity, what it is to be a citizen, a father, a son, a friend, and a human being. One stop at a time.